Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. This is a reading for Gemini. Welcome, Geminis. Let's get started. This is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want a reading for your own personal energies, you can schedule an appointment with me. Alrighty. So, Gemini, in the past, you've been in the energy of throat chakra. Throat chakra has been coming up a lot for the collective. You are an air sign, and it feels like a desire to express yourself. Okay. There's something about how you communicate how you're doing. Ooh, okay. I'm getting that some people around you, when you are talking about how well you're doing, um, it 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 feels like at least others are perceiving this as a bragging, and if you've experienced someone like taking you down a notch type of energy, there's something about how you express your abundance that puts others in competition. So a suggestion might be to notice if the person you're speaking to, if you doing well would make them feel badly because they're not doing well. There's something here about just watching what you say, being very conscious about bragging. And there's also something it looks like you're transitioning. You might be even, oh, okay. There's something about this is in the past, but there's a real big Mercury retrograde energy that's coming in about how you're communicating. I feel like this is like a complex. How do I explain this? How do I explain this? There's this energy around you about, it feels like someone will be visiting you from your past, if they haven't already. Someone who might have played themselves off as a king, very well off. I'm getting this might be who influenced you, how you speak about your abundance. And it's off of someone in your energy who, that's how they built themselves up. But it's not effective. It's a way of communicating about your success that makes others feel less than. Yeah, and there's a lot of communication in this Mercury retrograde that's going to be coming up from your past. to be dealt with. Like, oh, that old way that I used to communicate is not effective. I see that now. I forgive myself for communicating in that way. I see where I got that way of communicating in the past, and it made me feel lousy being on the receiving end of that, and made me feel less than and not as capable as, and I don't want to be a part of that energy anymore. Wow. All right. Okay, Gemini, in current energy right now, you are in accelerated motion. Wow. Okay, so wow. Gemini, um, you you have been raising your vibration. You've got a focus on you, and you've got this amazing strength and courage. I have this feeling that Leo season that we just came out of has made you really strong, focused on your passion, like a type of inner strength, an ability to work, maybe some shadow work, a new sense of how you feel about yourself. It feels like confidence. There's you're working on your self-respect and your confidence. I feel like there's a person or people in your space that are jealous and insecure about your glow up. I felt that in the past energies as well, that like the jealous about how well you're doing, and now it's coming up again. Maybe what would help is not dimming your energy, be yourself, but how you are showing up is triggering others. So I don't want to discourage you from being yourself and dimming yourself so others feel comfortable around you. I feel like this is a message just to let you know, and so you can make decisions about how you speak about how well you're doing and who you are sharing that information with. Because you are really on this precipice of, I feel like you have this new way of being yourself that you are ready to take into the world, into your job, into your environment. And there's people or person in your space that um, they might be excessive, imbalanced. They have ideas that are very extreme. They might have like extreme political views. They might be have addiction issues. This might be your energy as well. It feels like it's someone really close to you. Yeah. I feel like you, whoever this energy is in your space, that you're wanting an equal partnership, mutual attraction. I feel like you might be in this space of you've been chasing this person this imbalanced person, but there's no amount of how much energy you give them that will allow them to feel whole. They need to do the work themselves. And it feels like there might be a new, either you're looking for, or there is a new partnership, that's a new connection that's coming in. If that is what's happening, that might be part of why the person in your space is even more imbalanced and more jealous of you, because they can feel that you are wanting someone who can reciprocate and be equal, and that would mean that you want someone else, or that they would need to radically change and find balance. Because it feels like you feel this relationship is very unbalanced, but it feels like you feel really guilty to leave this situation. Whew. All right. It feels intense. It feels like you are going through a lot of really tough decisions. Like, what do I want for myself? How do I make it? It feels like you're wanting to make a decision that's right for everybody involved. It's very, I mean, how loving of you. There's this, I'm so unhappy where I'm at and with this person in this relationship, and I want something better. It doesn't feel like you're ready to move on from it, but you're also not seeing any changes from this other person, from this union. Yeah, there's a lack of commitment. I feel like you're perceiving this person as greedy, lazy, not getting anything done, maybe immature. And well, you have someone in your energy who is passionate, who is fearless, maybe a little reckless, might be a fire sign. So that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but someone who's very passionate, who is making you want what they're offering, and not, oh, wow, this feels like a love triangle, at least energetically. Ooh, you're wanting to close this cycle out with this person. You're wanting an end. You want to end the cycle. I feel like you've given it everything you can, and you're wanting a new beginning. You're wanting change. You're exhausted. Yes, again, you're wanting to be complete with the person who's toxic in your world, who's unwilling to change and mature. You really want to celebrate life. I'm getting like you really you're wanting to feel alive and passionate, and you want someone who can meet you at that level. Wow. I mean, it's there's a lot of sexual energy here. But there's also just this, I'm like a calling to lightness, something easier. It feels like you've been in a fight, like trying to get someone to change, trying to placate someone, playing small to make someone else feel grander. And it doesn't feel like you're willing to do that any longer. Your higher self, Gemini, is in the energy of hope. I love this. Your higher self is saying, don't give up hope. Just keep the spark alive, keep processing, keep releasing. There is an end. It can't get any worse. You have experienced this energies that are the worst for you, a personal worse, that you don't have to play small anymore. It might feel like this is taking forever. It feels like you've invested a lot of time, and it feels like you're not wanting, because you've invested so much time in this connection and so much energy, to leave it now without getting any of the hopes and dreams of fulfillment out of this connection are wildly disappointing. But I get the feeling that if you continued with this connection, if they stay in the same energies, then you will be in this energy. This is the energy of this relationship. And you won't be able to put your energy where you want to focus it. So in a direction and with people and in the type of energies where you feel that reciprocation. Okay, the challenge right now is material and spiritual prosperity. So yes, this is 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take, reciprocity, balanced giving and taking. So I'm getting from this that you have given and given and given and given. I'm feeling the exhaustion in your space. The unfulfillment from your sacral chakra of wanting to create something and putting your energy into it and never birthing that relationship of the you that you've wanted to be. And so right now your challenge is to make sure that in relationship with anybody, not just in this, but with anybody else, that you are getting an equal give and take practice, not defensive, like I want to make sure that I'm getting an equal give and take, but like a practice of, hey, look, I just need to make sure that there's an equal give and take and that both of us feel like this is a balance. This is what I would like out of this interaction. What would you like? Is that acceptable? The more you communicate about what you are looking for would be helpful. Ooh, another challenge is, because you have dimmed yourself, because you've got someone in your space who is very jealous and doesn't really want you to be successful because it makes them feel inadequate. Your challenge is to allow yourself to have victories, to have the public recognition, you can have it, but there's a person in your space who your success makes them feel less than because there's some kind of competition, because they're insecure. And so part of your challenge is to allow victory and success to come your way, that you are confident and you're not going to stay insecure to make someone else happy. You're going to be yourself. You're going to be the you've always wanted to be. So, all right, Gemini, this is your reading. Let me know if that resonated with you. You're doing great. Take care. Bye.